The Three Hostages. Dramatised by Bert Coules. From the novel by John Buchan. Episode 1.
Richard Hannay, Commander, Lennox Highlanders, Battle of Loos. Decorated, promoted brigadier. Seconded to British intelligence for special operations in Germany. Returned to active service. Knighted 1919. Retired from the army. Married Mary Lamington. Ah, the lovely Mary. One son, Peter John, age 15 months. Current rank, General. Current occupation, gentleman farmer.
Come on, slow coach!
Slow coach? Oh, slow coach indeed. Oh, I'll race you back to the house. And we'll see who's the slow coach.
No. Hang on a minute.
Dick?
I just want to look at the view.
You really are the proper rustic squire, aren't you?
And why shouldn't I be?
No reason at all. Oh, it is a blessed country.
Yes. I never dreamed of such peace. Cold?
No, it's not that. It's just...
What?
Sometimes I'm afraid.
Afraid? You've never been afraid of anything.
Oh, no. No, you're wrong.
Mary, what's the matter?
I'm afraid that it's all too good. Too beloved. Too beloved to last.
That evening, the evening when it all began, I was feeling particularly happy and contented. The season was absurdly early, for the blackthorn was in flower, the hedge roots were full of primroses, the partridges were paired, and the rooks were well on with their nests. It was a jolly thing to see the world coming to life again, and to know that this patch of England was my own. His own domain, his own family, a peaceful life and good friendship. What more could a man desire?
But I tell you this, in all my travels, the one region I most want to go back to is Central Asia. I mean, all those places with names like spells. Bukhara, Samarkand, Simsala Bin.
I thought you settled here for the quiet life, Tom.
Well, if I did, I'm not sure I found it.
I know full well you didn't.
Oh?
You're the busiest man I know. And the hardest to pin down for a dinner invitation.
Oh, perils of the job, I suppose. Think yourself lucky you're not a doctor's wife.
Are the locals really so unhealthy, Tom?
I do have other strings to my bow, you know.
Ooh, the mysterious Dr. Greenslade.
Ah.
You could be a character in one of Dick's novels.
Oh, good Lord, you're not writing books now, Hannay.
Oh, wouldn't know how.
He reads them. Then he leaves them lying all over the house for me to clear up. Sax Romer, Rider Haggard, Conan Doyle, you name it.
Shockers, detective stories. Hannay, I'm surprised.
Why?
Well, I can read most things, but I wouldn't waste my time with stuff like that. I mean, you could invent better ones for yourself.
Oh, no, I couldn't. I'm in the middle of one now. Detective mystery, dashed ingenious. I can't think how the fellow does it.
Simple. He writes it backwards.
What do you mean, backward?
Well, he fixes on 2 or 3 things with no obvious connection.
For example?
Well, let me see. All right. An old blind woman spinning in the Western Highlands. A crop barn in a Norwegian farm, and a little old curiosity shop in North London kept by A Jew with a dyed beard.
All right, I grant you there's no connection. Then what?
Then he just invents one. It can be as outlandish as you like. It's simple enough to do. And he weaves all three into the yarn one at a time. Eventually, all the links fall into place like magic.
And poor old Dick sits back satisfied and says, "Now that was damnably clever."
Exactly.
Well, thanks very much. You've gone and taken the guilt off my favourite reading.
Well, don't expect me to apologise.
Do you really object to them so much?
Oh, they're not real.
Well, of course they're not.
I like my fiction to reflect life. Oh, your detective stories might have done that once, 20 years ago maybe, and people behaved fairly logically, but nobody thinks that way anymore. It's all down to the war, of course.
Oh, come on, Tom.
I mean it. I hardly meet a soul who hasn't some kink or other in his brain as a result of the last few years. You two are just about the only completely sane people I know.
Dick, some more eggs? Dick?
Oh, yes, please. Sorry, miles away.
There's an odour about a country house which I love better than any scent in the world. Wood smoke, tobacco, the old walls, and wafts of the country coming in at the windows. I like it best in the morning, when there are all the smells of breakfast to add to it.
Come in, Jenny.
It's the letters, ma'am.
Here, I'll have them.
Sir?
Please tell Nanny that Peter John will be ready for her in about 15 minutes.
Ma'am.
Anything interesting?
Bills, most of them.
Then eat your breakfast while it's hot. What's the matter?
It's from Walter Bullivant.
And?
He's coming here this afternoon.
Dick! Mary!
Sir Walter!
Oh, please, please, no formality. Besides, it's Lord Artenswell now, or soon will be.
Congratulations.
The whole thing's a load of nonsense, if you ask me. Be useful in restaurants, mind you. How's the son?
Fighting fit.
Excellent. He'll be in school before you know it. Then you can come back and work for me again, huh?
Oh, no. Those days are over.
For both of us.
Ah, so you can still speak then, Dick.
I can still speak.
And you've plenty to say, no doubt. Well, so have I. Shall we go inside?
Sir Walter Bullivant, head of the Secret Service. In the 39 Steps business just before the war, I'd been more glad to see him than anyone else in my entire life. But that was in a different time and a different world.
I like this room.
So you should. I patterned it after yours.
Oh, I'm flattered. Sit down, Dick. Yes, that's better. Now, I have to leave at 3:30, so I have little more than an hour to tell you why I'm here.
It's not worth your starting.
Because the answer's no.
I'm not taking on any business, whatever it is. I'm having a rest, and in the summer we're all going up to Scotland.
Oh, the job will be over long before the 20th of August. You'll still be able to go deer hunting in Macrae.
Have you been spying on me?
I suppose you'll do some fishing while you're up there. Good, honest pastime, huh? A little touch of sanity in a world gone mad.
Please, not you too.
Huh? What do you mean? Ah, someone else has been telling you the truth of the times, has he?
My doctor.
Good, good. That'll make this an easier tale to tell.
Walter.
Now, hear me out, Dick. Unless you've lost your taste for a good yarn, that is.
A good yarn?
You won't have heard its like. I can promise you. Well?
I'm committing myself to nothing.
Just hear me out. That's all I ask.
It's all right, I'm listening.
Good man, right. Now, as I say, the world's gone insane, and that means a huge increase in crime and criminality, and of a particularly depraved variety.
Well, surely criminals are depraved by definition.
No, not like this. The people I'm talking about have absolutely no sense of the old sanctities. They're cruel, humorless, and totally lacking in any sense of proportion.
That's quite a thought.
Yes, they're a hideous, untamable breed, and they don't believe in anything but themselves. They're moral imbeciles, but the worst of them are their leaders.
Their leaders? But you're saying that there are organised bands of these people?
Exactly, and operating on a global scale.
Walter, that's preposterous. It's like something out of a novel.
I can prove every single word of what I'm saying.
What exactly do these people do?
They're wreckers, merchants of pessimism.
Oh, for goodness sake, Walter, give me facts, not poetry.
There's absolutely no poetry about it. Their leader's aim is quite simply to make money. Think of what they do as profiteering.
Well, there's nothing too unusual about that, especially just at the moment.
No, this is very different. These people have toppled industries, destroyed governments, even ruined entire countries so there was money to be made. There's one particular group, the worst of them by a long way, that we've been casting our nets around for a long time. And soon we'll be gathering them in. All but one. The leader.
Well, why can't you net him along with all the others?
Because we don't know who he is. This man operates in total secrecy. He could be anyone, anywhere.
Pick up some of his underlings and get his name from them.
We've tried. Very quietly, very discreetly.
And?
We've learnt that only a tiny handful of the top men have access to him, and we're pretty sure that none of them know his real name. They might not even have seen his face.
Moriarty.
What?
Nothing, sorry. Look, Walter, you must know something about this man. I've seen what your department can do.
Well, we know he's educated and intelligent. There's reason to believe he's well-travelled, and that, I assure you, is it.
Surely to God you can't be asking me to ferret him out for you.
No. That's not the job I had in mind.
Well, what then?
I'll come to that. As I said, the nets are tightening, and we've been cautious. They've not the slightest inkling that we're so close.
Then what's the problem?
They've guarded themselves. They've taken hostages.
Listen to my voice. Listen only to my voice. For you, nothing else exists. Nothing else has ever existed. Listen to my voice. You will do exactly as I command.
Three hostages. A young woman, an Oxford student, and a small child.
A child?
Perhaps that will convince you. These people totally discard the idea of right and wrong.
Who is this child?
A boy, about 10 years old. You know Sir Arthur Warcliff from the army, of course?
Yes, of course.
Well, they have David, his only son.
The devil they do.
The other two hostages are Adela Victor, the American millionaire's daughter, and Lord Murcott.
Yes, I've met him at our local steeplechase. Heir to the old Duke of Alcester.
And said to be one of the most important statesmen in the realm.
Oh, they've picked their bag carefully. But surely when you swoop on the gang, you'll gather in the kidnapped victims at the same time.
Dick, I told you, you mustn't judge these people by any of the normal civilized standards. They'll kill the hostages in cold blood without a second of thought, and then swing with a lighter mind for having done it.
My God.
Yes, it's terrifying. The world we knew was gone forever, I'm afraid.
Wait a minute.
What?
You've got these three missing people.
Yes.
But how can you be sure that your criminal gang's to blame? How do you even know that the cases are connected?
The last of the three to disappear was young David Warcliff. 2 days later, his father received this. And Julius Victor and the Duke of Alcester had copies by the same post.
But some sort of ransom demand?
Well, no, not exactly. Seek where under midnight sun laggard crops are hardly won, where the sower casts his seed in furrows of the fields of Eden, where beside the sacred tree spins the seer who cannot see.
What the devil's that supposed to mean?
It means that whoever's behind this whole affair is so damn sure of himself that he sends clues out to his adversaries.
How do you know this comes from him?
We've had similar messages in the past. They've always turned out to be clues from this same gang. Oh, it's him, all right. He's laughing at us. At me. He's like no criminal I've ever known.
Walter, what exactly did you come here to ask me?
We strike at the gang in June. It's a massive operation. The Americans are in it with us, and some others too, so the date's final. By midsummer, we must stretch out our hand.
So by midsummer, the 3 hostages will be doomed?
Unless we can find them first. That's the job I want you to take on, Dick. So, are you going to help us?
Dick, has Walter gone? He said he'd say goodbye. I wanted him to see Peter John. Dick, whatever's happened?
I'm going for a walk.
After an hour or so of wondering if I'd done the right thing, I finally reckoned that I had. I decided that Mary didn't need to learn the details. I knew how deeply she would have been affected by the plight of the little boy. At least I could spare her that. With my mind settled, and the sounds and smells of the Cotswolds soothing my brain, I came back to the house with a fine appetite for my tea.
Dick, there's someone to see you.
Good evening, Sir Richard.
I scarcely knew him. He looked so old and wearied. It was Sir Arthur Warcliff, the father of the kidnapped boy. And from the look on Mary's face, he'd been telling her the whole story.
Sir Arthur.
General Hannay.
Sir Arthur, I know what's happened. I can guess why you're here.
Lady Hannay told me you'd had a visit from Walter Bullivant. I didn't know he was planning to see you himself.
And God knows I understand how you must be feeling, what you must be going through. But look, I'm sorry.
Dick?
Sir Walter asked me for my help, and I made him see there's nothing I can do. I am so sorry.
You said no.
Please, Mary.
Sir Richard, your accomplishments during the war
were entirely different. This sort of business... I'm not quick-witted. I'm a slow, patient sort of fellow. This job has to be done against time. I'd be bungling along, getting in the way of the real experts. Believe me, it's for the hostages' own sake.
I will not dispute your decision, but I confess I'm sorely disappointed. You were my last hope, sir. My last hope.
Sit down, Sir Arthur.
Yes, thank you.
I'm truly sorry.
You see, I've nothing left in the world but my son. If Davy had died, I think I could have borne it. But to know nothing, to imagine terrible things being done to him.
Sir Arthur, tell us about Davy. What's he like?
So gentle. He was such a gentle, quiet boy.
And he told us about his son, about his love of nature and wild things, his quiet courtesy and his thoughtfulness, their walks together, and the long, deep conversations they both loved. And I began to think that the little chap was just exactly the kind of boy I wanted my own son to be, and that if I were in his father's place, I should certainly go mad. I was amazed at the old man's courage.
Where is he? What are they doing to him? Oh, God, oh, God. Oh.
And that fairly finished me. I think Mary's arms were round the old man, but I didn't see anything clearly. She must have helped him out to his car, but I only realized it when she came back in and found me standing by an open window. The night was cold, but I was suffocating.
Hell and damnation! Why the devil can't I be left alone? I don't ask for much, just a little peace and quiet. Why in God's name should I be dragged into other people's business? Why me? What do they think I can do?
You're going to help, of course.
Of course.
I knew I'd find you out here.
Well, there was no point in coming to bed. I wouldn't have slept. Sorry I woke you.
You didn't. What's that?
Walter Bullivant left it. A message from the kidnappers.
A ransom note?
No, nothing so straightforward. It's a clue to where they're being held.
What sort of clue?
A damned stupid one. Here.
Seek where under midnight sun laggard crops are hardly won, where the sower casts his seed in furrows of the fields of Eden, where beside the sacred tree spins the seer who cannot see.
I can't make hide nor hair of it. But there's something about it. Something I just can't put my finger on. The sacred tree. That's Norse legend, isn't it? Yggdrasil, the world ash tree, where the 3 Norns wove the rope of destiny.
Yes, but I don't think any of them was blind.
Who on earth is the sower in the fields of Eden? Under the midnight sun could be in Iceland, I suppose, or Greenland, or Labrador.
Or Norway.
Well, I suppose so.
It is Norway, Dick, I'm sure of it.
How can you possibly say that?
Because I know what it is that's scratching at your mind. You've heard these things before, or some of them at least, and recently too.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I do have to be off on the old rounds.
This won't take long, Tom, and it's important.
Oh, not someone else, not the boy.
No, nothing like that. Listen, when you had dinner with us the other day...
Oh, I expect I went on a bit, did I? Well, usually do. State of the world and all that.
You showed me how a detective story was written. Take a series of unconnected facts and bring them together, you remember?
Yes. What about it?
Well, you used 3 examples. A blind old woman spinning in the Western Highlands, a crop barn in Norway, and a curiosity shop in North London.
Kept by a Jew with a dyed beard, so...
So I need to know why you chose those particular 3 things.
Well, I just pulled them out of the air.
No, I don't think so. Look at this.
Where did you get this?
That's not important. What matters is that 2 of your facts are in that poem. Spins the seer who cannot see. That's your old blind woman. And laggard crops under midnight sun. A crop barn in Norway.
Well, coincidence.
I don't hold with coincidences. I think you heard that list of facts somewhere, and your brain dredged them up when you needed them. Your... what's the word for it?
Well, subconscious mind.
That's it.
And you want to know when I heard them? Well, why, for God's sake?
I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. But it's important, Tom.
Well, I'll try, of course. But I'm warning you, I haven't the ghost of a hope.
Your thoughts are not your own. You will know only what I tell you to know. You will remember only what I tell you to remember. You will be only what I permit you to be. You will obey me at all times and in all things.
I'll catch the train down to London tomorrow.
Come to the office at 2. We'll go through the background material on the gang. It might give you a lead on the hostages.
Well, even though it hasn't helped your people?
I keep telling you, you've a different sort of insight.
Well, let's hope so.
I know it. Now, Dick.
Walter.
I'm damn glad you changed your mind. Good man.
Yes?
Tom's here. He wants to see you.
Thanks. Cheers.
Sonja. Well, what luck?
Well, I've been letting my mind wander all day. If you're right about those things being in my subconscious, then thinking about them is the last way to bring them to light.
Oh, don't try to baffle me with science, Tom. I'm not up to it.
Now, take my word for it, old man. Memories are funny things. They can be buried so deep you don't know they're there. Then a noise, or a smell, or a touch, the tiniest thing, can bring them right back to life again.
For heaven's sake, Tom, have you remembered or haven't you?
It was last December.
So you have got it?
Last December. I was staying at the Bull at Hannay. Been shooting wildfowl on the sea marshes. A car broke down outside, and the chap and his chauffeur had to stay the night. The strange thing was, I knew the man. Anyway, I'm as certain as I'm alive that it was he who came out with those 3 facts.
But how did they come up? What were you talking about?
I'm damned if I can remember. I mean, sport mostly, I think. Shooting, fishing, that sort of thing. If we covered anything else, I've completely forgotten about it.
It doesn't matter. At least it's a step forward. I can get hold of this chap and see where he got the facts from.
Well, suppose he just dredged them up from some half-forgotten chat, same as me.
Well, that's just a risk I'll have to run. Now, tell me the fellow's name.
I bet you never knew I moved in such exalted circles.
What the devil do you mean?
It was Dominick Medina.
Who on earth is Dominick Medina?
And despite the reasoned and civilized arguments advanced by my honourable friends opposite, I tell this house that the future is plain to see. There is a mighty Tory revival in sight. Yes, a mighty Tory revival. And it will be the women of this country who will bring it about. I wholeheartedly commend this bill to the House.
My husband likes to play the rustic. You must have heard of him, Dick.
Well, that's what I said.
Well, perhaps I vaguely remember the name. Who is he?
He's an MP, you old savage.
An MP?
He's also the best shot in England, as they say.
And the handsomest man. Women swoon. My aunts in London rave about him.
How on earth do they know him?
He gave a talk to their literary circle. He's quite the writer.
Medina. Medina. What is he, some sort of a dago?
I think his family was Spanish originally.
But his people lived in Ireland, or did, until life there became impossible. But that's all by the by. If you really think he can help you, I'll give you a note of introduction.
Thanks, Tom. Is he a decent sort of fellow?
Well, I think so. He's certainly quite brilliant.
Brilliant, talented, and handsome. I'll probably hate him on sight.
No, he won't. You'll fall under his spell, just like everybody else.
Sir Richard, this is delightful. I've wanted to meet you for years.
Mr. Medina?
We've got a table to ourselves by the fire. I hope you're hungry.
How was it? I don't think I've ever had a better meal.
Capital. How's the Burgundy?
Oh, excellent. You should try it.
Oh, water's fine for me. Carry on about this new rifle.
Oh, the 240 bore. Light as a feather, but it'll stop anything in its tracks.
You've used one?
It's on a Scotch stag. Wish I'd had it in the old days on the Pungway.
Ah, yes, the old days. We've all had 'em, and we're all sick to get back to 'em. Sometimes I'm tempted to kick over the traces and be off to the wilds again. You must feel the same.
Oh, not me.
No? You never regret that the beastly old war is over?
No, I've settled down now. I'm positive the Almighty meant me for a farmer.
Oh, I wish I knew what he meant me for. Right now it looks like some sort of politician.
You're the fellow with 20 talents. Now, the only thing I'm any good at is fighting, and I've done with that. I plan to live out my days as a contented country squire.
Not you. You won't vegetate.
I haven't the ambition of a maggot.
I believe that's nonsense.
You think I don't know my own mind?
Well, let me look at you.
Well, what can you see?
I can see that you work like a beaver. Your loyalty is not the kind that cracks. And you'll be caught up in something important again sooner or later. You're no rustic farmer.
Dick Hannay!
Sandy! By all that's wonderful! I thought you were in Mesopotamia, or was it Simla?
It was both. And a few more besides.
Still wandering, eh?
Oh, not me, old man. I'm home for good. Well, for a time at least.
I'd not set eyes on Sandy Arbuthnot since 1916. He'd been a top intelligence officer in the war, and we'd gone through some interesting scrapes together. And now, here he was, just when I needed him the most.
What are you doing in the metropolis, Dick? I thought you were safely ensconced deep in the sticks, lord of all you survey.
I was, and I still am. Listen, Sandy, I'm late for an appointment.
Oh, not to worry. Are you staying at the club?
For a while, yes.
Then I'll catch you there tonight and we'll talk properly. What do you say?
That would be good. Very good.
Well, what do you think?
I take my hat off to your people, Walter. Digging out some of this information, well, it must have taken months.
Years, in some cases. Well, you're convinced now, I take it?
That this organization exists? Oh, no doubt about it.
I dare say some of the names on that list raised your eyebrows, eh?
Well, I've met some of them. Eaten with them.
Of course you have. Decent, respectable chaps, one and all, at least so far as the world knows. And perhaps they were once. What's more, that list is far from complete, we know that much.
But you've no idea who's the top man?
None. Nope, it could be one of those names or someone else entirely. Damn it, it could be just about anybody.
And your swoop on the gang?
Except for late June. They've not the haziest notion that we're onto them.
Late June. Doesn't give me long.
What will your campaign be? Any ideas yet?
Some of these names have to be near the top of the organization. They'll know what's happening with the hostages. If I can get in with them, maybe someone will let something slip. Walter, it all sounds horribly unlikely.
I'd planned to tell Sir Walter about Tom Greenslade and Medina and the links with the poem, but after the hugely detailed and professional evidence he'd shown me, it seemed appallingly thin. I didn't want to start off in the job by making a complete fool of myself. There was no false modesty in what I'd said. Much as I hated to admit it, so far as I could see, I didn't have a chance in hell.
Tell Tom he was spot on. Medina's charming. We got on famously.
Did you ask him about the things in the poem?
No, not yet. I want to get the measure of him first. We're having dinner on Thursday. If it seems right, I'll ask him then. Oh, guess who else I ran into?
Since the armistice, I've been wandering around here and there, busying myself with this and that, you know. Nothing worth the talking about.
What will you do now you're back here?
Oh, I've nothing particular on at the moment. But I shan't be settling down in the country. That's not for me. I'm surprised it suits you.
Well, I'm middle-aged, Sandy. Soon I'll be stiff in the joints. I'm not looking for any more excitement.
It's a queer thing how people like us get a sudden passion for coziness. But I don't think you're telling me the truth, old man.
What do you mean?
If you're nothing but a country farmer, what were you doing prowling round Whitehall with a face like grim death?
I'd trusted Sandy with my life a dozen times over. I told him the whole story, and he listened in silence. At the end, very lamely and shyly, I explained about the rhyming clue and how Tom Greenslade had finally remembered his conversation with Medina.
Medina? Have you met him?
We had luncheon. I'm seeing him again on Thursday. Do you know him?
Only by reputation. I've wanted to meet him for some little time now.
We all like him tremendously.
So everyone says. I've had a few old friends fall under his spell. You seem to have gone the same way. Watch yourself there, Dick.
I do believe you're jealous of the man.
You could be right. I'll not deny it.
And that for yourself, cabby.
Thank you, Mr. Medina, sir. Have a good evening.
You eaten here before, Hannay?
No.
I don't think you'll be disappointed. Have you ever come across the Thursday Club?
I can't say I have.
Oh, I'm not surprised we don't shout about it. Come on in. You're bound to know some of the fellows.
The Thursday Club turned out to have been started after the war by some of the people who'd had queer jobs and wanted to keep in touch. It was very small and extremely select. There was Pallister Yates, the banker, who only looked about 30, Fullylove, the Arabian traveller, Nightingale, who'd gone back to Cambridge after captaining a Bedouin tribe, and various others of the same sort. I think there must have been more solid brains in that room than you'd find in an average parliament.
There's one more to come, then we can eat. He doesn't get here often. I haven't met him yet, and I'm rather looking forward to it. I assume that's him.
Good Lord.
You know him, Sir Richard?
I do, but I didn't know he was one of your members. Over here. Dominick, Medina, allow me to present my old friend, Colonel Sandy Arbuthnot.
So, Colonel Arbuthnot, I'm pleased to have run into you at last. You've been travelling, I hear.
Just here and there.
Oh, now, come along. You can't get away with that sort of vagueness here.
Well, Turkey for a time. The Near East.
What's the climate out there?
It's a damned muddle, and it's us to thank.
Oh?
Our new manners in foreign policy. The old English way was to regard all foreigners as slightly childish and rather idiotic. We were the only grown-ups in the kindergarten world.
Damn right, too.
And now?
Now we've got into the nursery ourselves. We're fighting on the floor along with everybody else. We pick sides. We make friends. And if you make friends...
You make enemies, too.
Exactly. It's all wrong. The country's becoming balkanized.
Sure you won't try this Madeira, Dominick?
Quite sure, thank you, Frank. I'll stick to the water.
You're missing a lot of pleasure, you know.
Ah, but sit vini abstemius qui hermeniuma tentat od hominum petit dominatum.
It was over my head, and over some of the others too, I think, but I noticed Sandy's eyes suddenly light up.
If you desire knowledge and power over men...
Stick to boring old water.
Right, so.
There's a lot of sense in that.
Oh, there is? I thought it was just an old joke. I don't happen to like the stuff, that's all. If I'd realized going teetotal was good for my career, I'd have given up years earlier.
I'm being serious. There are places in the world where total abstinence is reckoned a privilege. Medina, you know the Ulai tribe up the Karakoram way?
Actually, no.
Really? You surprise me. Well, anyway, they're a drunken lot of sweeps, but their priests are strictly teetotal. That's their power. You sure you've never come across them?
I'm afraid not.
I thought you were a traveller.
I've done my share.
You know the frontier?
Very well.
Did you ever come across the guru who lived at the foot of the Shansi Pass?
Can't say I did. Why?
No reason. Just thought you might have met him. Being a traveller. Dick, come here.
What do you want?
Come back to the club with me. I want to talk to you.
Can't. I promised to walk back with Medina.
Damn Medina! Do as I say, or you'll be sorry for it.
All ready, Sir Richard?
Whenever you like.
I tell you, you'll be sorry for it.
I think the Madeira must have touched up his liver. Come on. Won't you come in? The night's young. Come and have a pipe.
I will. Thanks. Big house for a bachelor.
I've a lot of stuff. Books, pictures and things. I like it all around me. You read, do you?
As much as I can.
Then if you don't mind a bit of a climb, I'll show off my library, if that's not being immodest.
Oh, I'd like that.
It's the whole of the top floor.
Really? Well, I think you're entitled to be proud of it.
It is quite a decent collection.
I've seen libraries that were bought in by the yard and nothing ever left the shelves. This is wonderful. There's something about well-used books.
These are well used, all right. Look, take a seat and I'll sort out some drinks. Do you mind some music?
Not at all.
Oh, good man. Yes, that chair's the best. Help yourself.
Thanks.
And while Medina made me a whiskey and soda, I sank down into an armchair as well-worn as any of the books, and as comfortable and comforting. I'd found a man after my own heart.
Sir Richard.
Sir Richard. Good morning, sir.
What?
I've brought your tea, sir, and your bath's ready.
Jenkins?
That's me, sir.
What time did I get back here?
The night porter let you in about 3 o'clock this morning, sir. Beg pardon, but are you feeling all right?
Oh, I feel like nothing on earth.
Good night last night, sir?
It was, but I don't think that's the problem. Oh, my God.
Might I suggest hair of the dog?
Oh, wouldn't do any good, I'm afraid. I think I've picked up some infernal germ. Oh.
Oh, Dick, do you think it's the malaria again?
Could be. My head was on fire when I woke up.
How are you feeling now?
A bit more like myself.
Thank goodness. Will you see someone?
Yeah, I'm going to ring Dr. Newhover.
Who?
Dr. Newhover. Wimpole Street, isn't he? Yes, Wimpole Street.
I've never heard you mention him before.
No. No, I don't know him. But his name came up last night. Sandy recommended him.
Neurosis.
I beg your pardon?
A frequent enough complaint, but you are suffering from a somewhat abnormal form. Delayed onset. The results of a nervous strain may take a long time to develop. Years in some cases.
I've never heard of that.
It's uncommon, as I say, but perfectly well documented. Weakness in the legs, severe headache, pain behind the eyeballs. Difficulty in organizing your thoughts?
Yes.
You have a congestion in the nerve centers of the neck and the head. Are you fond of sport? Fishing, perhaps?
I like to fish, yes.
Well, a little later I may prescribe a salmon river I know in Norway. A complete change of scene can be very beneficial. For now, I suggest something a little closer to home.
He gave me the address of a woman in Gospel Oak. Madame Breda, Palmyra Square, Northwest. A Swedish expert in muscular and nervous abnormalities, he said. I must have raised my eyebrows at the address.
Yes, it's an outlandish place to get to, but most taxi drivers know it. Medical skill isn't confined to the area behind Oxford Street, you know.
He telephoned and fixed me up an appointment, refused any payment until he'd seen me again, and we parted. He had a hand as cold as a snake. Madame Breda couldn't see me until that evening. I was feeling a touch better, and I'd been short of exercise, so I decided to walk to Gospel Oak. I enjoyed it, too, even though I was reminded once again that London is like the tropical bush. If you don't take constant care, the jungle of the slums will break in and eventually take over. The further north I went, the denser the jungle became. Palmyra Square turned out to be the picture of shabby gentility, on the very brink of squalor. Sir Richard Hannay to see Madame Breda. I have an appointment. 7 o'clock. Dr. Newhover telephoned. Look, is Madame Breda here?
Sir Richard Hannay?
Yes.
Ah, thank you, Gerda. Wait for me in the treatment room. Please, come in, Sir Richard, do.
Thank you.
I'm very sorry, Sir Richard. My maid is ill and I have no one else. Gerda helps me, but she does not usually admit my visitors.
Is she a mute?
Oh, no, but she has no English and is very shy.
She's your assistant?
My assistant, yes. So clever, too, for one so very young, but shy. Now, please, won't you step through here?
Thank you.
Good. You are comfortable?
Perfectly.
You have a headache.
Not quite as bad as this morning.
But still there. And other troubles too, says the doctor.
Yes.
Well, I must explore. But first, I will take away the pain. Please lie still and relax. Just relax.
I lay there, breathing in the aromas of the treatment room, listening to the ticking of the clock, hearing the slow shuffle of the odd little girl, feeling the delicate, precise pressure of Madame's hands.
Very good, Sir Richard. Sir Richard.
Sorry, drifted away for a moment there.
It was good that you did so. Sleep reveals where the ragged ends of the nerves lie. I will report what I found to Dr. Newhover. Now, do not be worried, for all shall be well.
Good Lord! When I looked at my watch, I was amazed. It was just coming up to 10 o'clock. I'd been in that house for the best part of 3 hours. By good luck, I found a taxi and drove back to the club.
Sandy!
What? Where on earth have you been, Dick?
Never mind that. What the devil got into you at the dinner last night? You were damnably rude to Medina.
I just didn't take to him, that's all. There's something strange there.
You're pretty much alone in that opinion.
Well, that doesn't make me wrong.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Sandy.
All right, I won't mention the man again. How's that?
Fine with me.
Good. So where have you been?
Getting myself looked over. I went to Dr. Newhover's.
Who?
Oh, come on. It was you recommended the man.
I did nothing of the sort.
I'm too tired for this game, whatever the hell it is.
It's no game.
Have it your own way. I don't much care. I'm off to bed. If you come to your senses by then, we'll talk tomorrow.
We won't.
Whatever you like.
Because I'm away first thing in the morning. Business.
What business? You said you'd nothing on.
Well, I was wrong.
I don't know what's got into you. I really don't.
Will you tell me one thing?
Perhaps. Depends what it is.
This job of yours. The hostages. How many people have you told about it?
Precious few. Why?
I'll make sure you keep it that way. If you know what's good for you.
Good night.
You have no past. You have no future. You have no life but the life I now give you. You will say nothing. You will do nothing. You will think nothing unless I order it. Do you understand me? Do you understand me?
So you're really feeling better?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh, good. She knows her stuff, then, your Madame... What was it?
Breda. Yes, I suppose she does.
You're not sure?
But there was something not quite right about that whole episode. The doctor, too.
I thought you said Sandy recommended him.
Yes, he did.
Dick?
No, it's nothing. Sandy's having some sort of brainstorm at the moment anyway. God only knows what's got into him.
Well, the important thing is you're better. So, how's it going?
Well, I'm seeing Walter Bullivant again this afternoon. I've picked out a couple of the gang members to try and get in with. He's sorting out some contacts for me.
You'll find everything you need in there. Letters of introduction, invitations, addresses, the lot.
Thanks.
I only hope your plan comes off. You'll have your work cut out for you trying to get these fellas to let anything slip.
Yes, but it's all I've got. Well, almost all.
You've turned up something else?
Maybe. But if you don't mind, I'd like to play things close to my chest for the present.
I told you I'd trust your judgment. You don't have to convince me of the value of secrets.
I didn't like the way my suspicions were heading, but I had to find out what was going on, and I didn't trust myself to look into it. I'd managed to convince Mary that I was feeling fine, but to tell the truth, my head was still crammed full of fog. What I needed was a bit of a distraction.
you think?
I think there are better places to spend an evening.
You said you wanted to be taken out of yourself. This is the ideal spot, what?
I'd run into Archie Roylance in a pothouse. He'd been lame as a duck since his flying accident just before the armistice, but it was typical of the man that he'd dragged me off to a dance club. He was just the tonic I needed, but I wasn't so sure about his choice of entertainment. A band done up like monkeys in uniform thumped out tuneless rubbish, while sad-faced marionettes cavorted round the floor.
Come on, Dick, cheer up. Don't you like it?
Look at them, Archie.
Who?
Them. They all look bored out of their minds. I thought dancing was supposed to be fun.
It's the style, old man.
Dead eyes and masks for faces. Come on, let's go somewhere else.
Not yet. Look at her.
Who?
The girl in green. She can't cheer you up, nothing can.
Where?
Wake up, Dick. There. You see her?
I see her.
Now that's a real dancer. Look at the way she moves.
He was right. She was a delight to watch, or would have been, if she hadn't looked every bit as blank-faced as the rest of them.
Pity she's with someone, eh? Looks a bit of a thug, too.
Sorry, Archie, I can't stand any more of this. Let's get out of here.
I left young Archie to go off and deafen himself in some other god-forsaken establishment, and went back to my room at the club. Time was ticking away. I had some serious work to do if I was going to win the confidence of any of the gang.
Just a moment. Come.
Beg pardon, Sir Richard. A note for you, sir. Just delivered and marked urgent.
Are they waiting for a reply?
No, sir.
All right, thank you.
Sir.
It was from Medina, inviting me round the next day for a private dinner.
Oh, Hannay. Glad you could come.
Only too pleased.
We'll be eating at 8. Take a seat.
Thanks.
Sherry?
Well, I won't say no. For a teetotaler, you keep a damn fine cellar.
Glad you think so. I see Arbuthnot's gone abroad.
Yes.
Do you know him well? Yeah.
Thanks. I thought so, but I haven't seen him for years. What did you make of him?
Rather too un-English on his showing the other night.
Yes, I know what you mean. I wish you could have known him in the old days.
The old days again. So he's changed, has he?
Yes, you could say that. Look, Medina, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Something serious, by the sound of it.
Very.
Just a second, then. That's better. Right. Let me have it. Damn, hang on. Yes?
She's ready for you, sir.
Tell her we're coming.
At once, sir.
I thought this was a private dinner.
So it is. Come with me, there's a good chap.
Hannay, allow me to present to you my mother.
Good evening, Sir Richard.
The woman in the room sat on her high-backed chair as if it were a throne. The firelight lit her face, and that face took away my breath.
Madam, a pleasure.
I've always been an admirer of the beauty of old age, especially in women, but this was a beauty beyond anything I could have imagined. And the eyes were astonishing.
You are a friend of Dominick.
I am.
I am glad to meet you. Will you come close to me so I can know how you look?
Of course.
Thank you. Please remain quite still.
Her hands, those hands so impossibly delicate and shapely, were suddenly on my face, her fingers tracing its contours. The woman
was blind. Dear God.
Did I hurt you?
No. No, not at all. It's just... Forgive me. I didn't realize.
You have my forgiveness. And now that we know each other... Sir Richard Hannay, I give you the command.
I hear the command.
You have learned your lessons well.
I have.
Turn and face your teacher.
I obey. What are your orders?
Get down on your knees. Crawl before me.
I obey.
Crawl before your master. In The Three Hostages, dramatised by Bert Coules from the novel by John Buchan, Sir Richard Hannay was played by David Robb, Sir Walter Bullivant by Clive Merrison, LadyMary Hannay, Haydn Gwynne, Dominick Medina, Michael Maloney, Dr. Tom Greenslade, Struan Rodger, Colonel Sandy Arbuthnot, Christian Rodska, Mrs. Medina and Madame Breda, Souad Faress, General Warcliff and Dr. Newhover, Gordon Reid, Archie Roylance and Odell, Ben Crowe. Other parts were played by members of the cast. The director was Bruce Young. The Three Hostages, dramatised by Bert Coules, from the novel by John Buchan. Episode 2.
We're after one particular group of criminals. They're wreckers. Merchants of pessimism on a global scale.
For goodness sake, Walter, give me facts, not poetry.
There's absolutely no poetry about it. These people have toppled industries, destroyed governments, even ruined entire countries if there was money to be made. Yeah, we've been casting our nets around them for a long time, and soon we'll be gathering them in. All but one. The leader.
Why can't you land him along with all the others?
Because we don't know who he is. This man operates in total secrecy. He could be anyone. Anywhere.
And you say they've taken hostages?
3 of them. A young woman, an Oxford student, and a small child.
A child?
We strike at the gang in mid-June. The date's fixed.
Then you'll free the hostages at the same time.
No, you mustn't judge these people by any of the normal civilized standards. They'll kill them in cold blood without a second thought and then swing with a lighter mind for having done it.
My God.
Yes, it's terrifying. The world we knew has gone forever, I'm afraid.
So the hostages are doomed.
Unless we can find them first. That's the job I'm asking you to do.
I took on the job. I kept thinking of the little 10-year-old boy. I knew how I'd have felt if it had been my own son in the hands of those fiends, and what it would have done to Mary, my wife. I had precious little to go on, but at least I had help. I'd fallen in with Dominick Medina, the young MP, just about the finest brain in England, and the best sort of chap to have by your side in a tight spot. He invited me round to his London house to talk about the whole affair, and it was there that he introduced me to his mother.
Sir Richard Hannay, I give you the command.
I hear the command.
You have learned your lessons well.
I have.
Turn and face your teacher.
I obey. What are your orders?
Get down on your knees. Crawl before me.
I obey.
Crawl before your master.
Dick, tell me this isn't true.
Mary, every word of it's gospel.
Medina and his mother, they hypnotized you.
Yes. Well, no. They only thought they had.
And you played along.
I wanted to know what it was all about.
But why didn't it work? Well, they were obviously expecting it to. Why didn't you go under?
I think it's because they didn't take me by surprise. I was expecting it.
Expecting it? How could you?
Do you remember what Tom Greenslade said about memories? How they could be completely buried, but then suddenly brought right back to life?
A sound or a smell, yes.
A sound or a smell or a touch. That's what had happened to me.
Please, remain quite still.
Oh, dear God.
Did I hurt you?
No, not at all. Not at all. Suddenly, I remembered everything. They'd done this to me before. The old woman had been there at Madame Breda's in Palmyra Square, and that night in Medina's library, too. She and her damned son had hypnotized me, poured their filth into my brain, and then made me forget about it. Or so they thought.
Thank God it all came back to you when it did.
Amen to that. If I hadn't realized what was going on...
But Dick, why? Why did they do it?
I thought at first it must be some perverted sort of game. Medina had probably picked it up out in the East and wanted to try it out on someone. I just happened to stroll along at the right time.
Excellent, my son. No reaction at all.
There's just one final test. Splendid.
How on earth did you stop yourself punching him?
I damn nearly didn't. I tell you, I came this close. But somehow I managed to take it. I didn't even wipe my face. I had to convince them I was completely under.
Strange, isn't it? How easily these tough English succumb to the stronger spirit.
Will he prove useful?
Extremely. Slave,
Master.
go over there and stand by the fire.
I obey.
Very good. Now, you are blind, and you are deaf, and you are dumb. You are nothing until I have need of you.
And there he left me. They paid me no more heed than if I'd been a piece of furniture. The two of them talked as if they were alone in the desert.
What did they talk about? Dick, what did they say?
They made the strangest picture, the two of them. In the dim firelight with the shadows all around. Like some sort of old master painting. God help me, it was almost marvellous. Marvellous and tragic.
What?
They looked like a king and queen in exile. Medina might be damnable, but he's proud and tragic and powerful. I think he truly is a great man.
Dick? Dick!
What? What?
Time for tea, I think.
Mary, stop staring at me. I wasn't under his spell then, and I'm not now. Believe me.
Right. You didn't answer my question. What did they talk about?
I couldn't hear most of it. I was too far away.
But you heard something. And it changed your mind about Medina just dabbling with hypnosis.
Broken sentences, odd words. But enough, yes.
We must send someone up there.
Is that really necessary?
Number 3's the hardest of them to handle. He won't stay under much longer.
Number 3? Are you sure?
And he won't stay under much longer. I'd swear to it.
Medina's not just fooling around with hypnosis for his own amusement, and he's not just using it on me.
The hostages?
Well, what else could it possibly mean?
But if Medina's involved with them...
Then he's part of Walter's international gang.
Part? Dick, he's Dominick Medina. He'd never be content with just being a part. He's the leader.
You won't stay under much longer. I must send someone out there.
Out there? But out where?
I don't know. I must send someone out there.
I must send someone out there.
No, that's not right. That's not what he said.
I must send you over there.
That was it. I must send you over there.
Who?
He must have meant his mother. But there was something else, too.
It's only till midsummer.
Something else.
Midsummer.
I've almost got it. Oh, damn it.
Midsummer Day.
Midsummer Day. Midsummer Day. On Midsummer Day... What?
On Midsummer Day, we liquidate and disband. And that will be an end of it.
Dick, I hope this is important. You're interrupting a very enjoyable evening in medieval Nuremberg.
It's important, all right. I need to know the date you're rounding up the gang. The exact date.
24th of June. Why?
You're going to have to change it.
That's impossible. There are forces from 3 separate countries involved.
If you swoop on the 24th, you'll find nothing there. I know what I'm talking about, Walter.
Oh, yes. Just a minute. Now, what's all this about?
The gang's breaking up on the 21st. Midsummer Day. A complete liquidation and then they disband. And they won't leave any trace behind. You can lay money on it.
How on earth did you find that out?
I can't tell you.
Hannay.
Look, I'm playing a damn tricky game here. The fewer people who know exactly what I'm up to, the better.
Well, I don't like it.
Neither do I. But I'm asking you to trust me, Walter.
The 10th of June it is, then. And the Americans can holler all they like.
This isn't doing any good. Come to bed.
If I'd been 6 feet closer, I might have learned everything I need.
But you weren't and you didn't. And striding round with a face like fury isn't going to change that.
You do realise I've only a few weeks to find these wretched people?
I haven't forgotten that, no.
No, of course you haven't. I'm behaving like an old fool.
Yes, you are. Now come to bed and let's talk about it calmly and quietly. You might remember something else.
I don't think unmasking Medina's done me any good at all. This is hopeless, Mary.
I've been thinking about that poem. The clue.
I don't think it's a clue at all.
What do you mean?
Well, what sort of kidnapper sends out riddles that reveal where his hostages are? That rhyme's just a bunch of nonsense to put us off the scent.
No, I'm not so sure. Seek where under midnight sun laggard crops are hardly won. We know that's Norway, right? Well, I think Norway is where Medina meant by out there. Where they're holding the 3rd hostage.
If it all means something, explain the next bit. Where the sower casts his seed in furrows of the fields of Eden.
I can't explain it. But I want to ask you a question. The house in Palmyra Square, the Swedish lady's place.
What about it?
You said it was well furnished.
Yes, it was.
Antiques?
Yes, but what's that?
Curios, collector's items?
I told you, yes. Oh, dear Lord.
Ha! Another memory up from the mists.
How did you know?
Because it all fits. You suddenly remembered Medina's mother being there in secret. Medina's blind mother. And while you were there, you saw...
A spinning wheel. A spinning wheel.
Where, beside the sacred tree, spins the seer who cannot see.
Medina's mother is the blind spinner. But what about the sacred tree?
Oh, that one's very clever. Where exactly is that house, Dick?
Palmyra Square. Palmyra Square, Gospel Oak. Gospel Oak, sacred tree. It does all hang together.
There you are. Well, now perhaps you can relax and get some sleep, and something else will come back to you.
There was something. Something vital. But as soon as I think I've got it, it's gone.
Don't think about it. Get some sleep.
That's not going to be easy.
You never told me how it ended.
How what ended?
The business with Medina and his mother. You were standing by the fire doing your deaf, dumb and blind act.
Yes. And then suddenly Medina was standing right in front of me.
Look at him, mother mine. Body, soul, and intellect belong to me.
I taught you well.
You and Karama.
You should not associate with that man. His ways are not our ways. His knowledge is dangerous.
No more so than ours.
Be careful, my son.
Trust me, everything will go smoothly. And then...
And then? What?
And then we begin a new life. Both of us.
I suppose it was the heat and the effort of standing stock still for so long. I was in a dead faint.
Rather an unexpected end to our evening, eh?
I'm afraid so.
Well, don't give it another thought. There'll be lots more evenings to make up for it. I think we're going to be great friends, you and I. I'm sure you agree.
Oh, yes. I'd like that. I'd like that very much.
I rather thought you would.
Good night.
He obviously expects me to go along with anything he says. They probably put that in my head while I was under. Looks like I'll be playing the doting disciple for a while.
For heaven's sake, be careful, Dick.
Oh, you can depend on that.
I only hope you haven't made him suspicious coming back home for the day.
Oh, he's got to allow me some freedom, surely.
Let's hope so.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that worked, didn't it? Now get to sleep and see what else your subconscious can come up with.
You're a clever old thing. Do you know that? Night.
Good night.
Mary!
What? What have you remembered?
He wasn't talking about his mother.
I must send Newhover there.
Newhover! Dr. Newhover!
The quack you saw?
You see what this means? Walter Bullivant can trace exactly what ticket he buys, what boat he's on, everything. And I can be right on his heels. He'll lead me straight to one of the hostages. Mary, you're a marvel. It shouldn't be too hard. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Now, leave this with me. I'll get word to you at your club.
Hannay, old man.
Medina.
I tried to catch you here yesterday. Something come up, did it?
My son was ill. I had to shoot off home to calm down Mary.
You could have done that by phone.
I wish I had. It was all a huge fuss over nothing.
Well, you'll know better next time, won't you? You won't do that again.
I won't do that again. Certainly not.
Of course you won't. Listen, Hannay, we're friends now, you and I want to share something important with you. What do you know about the ancient wisdom of the East?
Next to nothing.
That's what I thought. There's someone I want you to meet.
I'm taking you to Karama.
Where?
Not where, but who. Karama. You've never heard of him, but there are millions in the East who worship him like a god.
Good Lord.
It's very unusual for him to be in London. He lives in a hut on the wildest pass in the Karakoram Mountains. Get in.
Where to, Gov?
The Dorchester Hotel, please.
Sit, my brother.
Master.
This is your cello?
It is, Master.
They were talking about me. I assumed I was being introduced as the well-broken slave, and I hoped I was up to the role. The truth was, this Karama, with his perpetual oriental sneer and his horrid feline satanic softness, was testing my endurance to the limit. I had an insane desire there and then to hammer him into pulp.
Demonstrate your control.
Master. Richard Hannay. I give you the command.
I hear the command.
What is your name?
I
do not know.
Where do you live?
I do not know.
What is your purpose?
To serve you in all things.
You have followed far in the path of wisdom, brother.
And now I'm ready to go further.
What more do you desire?
I seek the third key. The key to permanent power over men.
Few men have attained the third key.
I am not as other men.
True. Meditate with me, my brother. Om mani padme Om.
They didn't speak another word of English the whole time we were there. I could feel my spirits falling again. Why had I taken on this job? Put a rifle in my hand and set me on a good scent, and I was your man. But this mystical mumbo-jumbo was right out of my sphere. I longed to talk it all over with Sandy Arbuthnot, but not only did he seem to have addled his brains, he was still off somewhere playing the fool on his infernal business trip. I'd rarely felt so keenly that I was entirely on my own. Listen, I'm going to be away for a few days, maybe a week. If anyone asks, I'm back home with you, ill in bed, and can't be disturbed.
What about Medina? Won't he be suspicious?
I think I've convinced him I'm coming down with something.
I hope you're right. Does this mean you know where Newhover's going?
I'm about to find out.
That's all there. Your Dr. Newhover's booked passage on the good ship Gudrun out of Hull, 6:30 p.m. tomorrow.
Thanks, Walter.
And as ordered, you're on the same trip. Your name's Cornelius Brandt, just as you asked.
Excellent.
You haven't asked me where you're going.
I'll lay you odds it's Norway.
Norway it is. A port called Stavanger.
Mary was right.
I'm not in the least surprised to hear it.
And so it was that I found myself crawling through the undergrowth, overlooking an isolated hillside farm called Snarson. It had one house, a few ramshackle outbuildings, and, as I'd known it would, a barn for those laggard crops. A barn with a suspiciously new and reinforced door. Following Newhover had not only been easy, it had been a pleasure. I was back in the open air where I belonged, back with the wildlife and the breezes, and the glorious countryside of fjords and rivers and ravines. Newhover had been met at Stavanger and conducted to a private motorboat. It was late in the day, and I reckoned he wouldn't carry on the journey till next morning, which gave me ample time to hire some transport of my own.
A fishing boat.
Was nicht going on?
Good bet.
I want to hire a fishing boat.
The mootlening.
Oh.
Now, come on. Surely someone here speaks English.
Perhaps I can help.
Good Lord. It was one of those amazing chances that seemed to strike at the most unlikely moments.
You are in need of a boat? I have a boat.
I need a boat and a man to handle it. A man I can rely on. Are you that man, Herr Gaudian?
That is my name, but I do not think I know you.
Do you recall a Dutchman named Cornelius Brandt, December 1915?
I recall an Englishman named Hannay who went spying by that name.
The same.
Gritsy Turken, this is indeed romantic. Give me your hand.
You bear no malice.
Malice? But we are gentlemen. You served your country as I served mine. You played fair as I played fair. And now, here you are, out of the darkness on a Norwegian fjord. Romantic.
I'd not been wrong about him. Gaudian was the one German I've ever wholeheartedly liked. The perfect companion for my mission.
Anything?
Newhover's just gone into the barn. That's where they're holding the hostage.
How can you tell?
I read it in a poem.
A poem?
It's a long story. I'll tell you someday. Wait, look.
Your Dr. Newhover is in a hurry, I think.
Where the devil's he going?
I can follow him.
I'll get closer to the barn. There was a considerable thicket, nestling alongside a small, yeasty stream just above the barn, The moon was almost full, and it was a perfect viewpoint.
Get a grip, Hannay.
Oh, no, you don't.
One more move, and I'll have your arm out of its socket. Do you understand? Now, I'm going to take my hand off your mouth. If you yell out for help, I'll drown you. Understand? Right then. Now, how did you know I was here? Talk! Or it's more of the same?
No! Don't! You can let me go. I'm too tired to fight.
Don't you worry, old chap. No more violence.
What?
Sorry and all that.
Who are you?
You came to dinner with me once. Night before the Haythrop ball. It's good to see you again, Lord Mercut.
Oh, by thunder, that's better.
So, my young friend, you know who you are, do you?
Oh, yes. But if you'd asked me a week ago...
That fiend's hypnosis is wearing off. Do you remember everything?
I couldn't tell you how I got here. Where is here, anyway?
Norway.
Good Lord. Last thing I'm sure of is going up for dinner in Soho. After that, it's just impressions. Cold. Darkness. Awful voices inside my head. Then being kept prisoner. The first man was bad enough. That new chap, you don't know what he's like.
Actually, I do.
You'll understand why I had to escape.
Which you seem to have managed very neatly.
Thanks to you two.
My pleasure. But there is one slight snag, I'm afraid.
Oh? What's that?
You have to go back.
Go back? I can't. I can't!
There was nothing for it. It had to be done. I couldn't risk alerting Medina. The other two hostages wouldn't live out the day, and Walter Bullivant's international roundup would go for nothing. I hoped to heaven that I could explain all this to the lad.
A little boy?
10 years old. And a girl, Adela Victor.
But I know her. I stayed in the same house once. And these criminals...
Some of the worst types he's ever encountered, according to Bullivant.
A little boy? I'm afraid I've been behaving a bit badly. I'm ashamed of myself, sir.
My dear young man, you've been through enough to crack the nerve of a buffalo.
I must play the game by the others. I'll do it.
Mercut, you're a gallant fellow. It'll only be for a couple of weeks. And then I give you full permission to do anything you like with Herr Dr. Newhover.
Yes, I'd appreciate my innings with him when the time comes. Right, gentlemen. Shall we go?
He was in no danger, as long as he kept acting the brainwashed fool. But still, it took a great deal of bravery to wander back to the barn, reeling like an idiot and babbling about getting himself lost. We watched as he allowed Newhover to lead him back inside.
Did I see you give him your pistol?
Yes, but he won't use it. What he's keeping for Newhover is the best hiding a man ever had. This is damnably good of you, Guardian.
Someone must stay and keep watch, and get word to you if anything happens. You have to get back quickly, yes?
I have to get back quickly.
Hannay!
Medina! I didn't expect this.
Your wife wired and said you'd be on this train. Shaken off the flu, have you?
Oh, yes.
Yes, nothing like a week of bed rest and home comforts. You are looking remarkably fit.
I've been sunning myself on the veranda.
Well, it's done you the world of good. Listen, Hannay, I've been thinking, you've seen my house. It's as big as a barracks. Leave that club of yours and take up quarters with me.
Well, that's most awfully kind of you. It really is. But surely I'd just be in the way.
Not a bit of it. I have to go off to the country on business for a couple of days, but I'll be back on Friday. I expect to see you settled in when I return. And no more objections. Is that clear?
It's clear. How can I ever thank you?
I was fairly disgusted with myself at how easily I slipped back into my fawning disciple character, but it struck me that there could be advantages to the situation. Medina might just be unguarded enough in his own home to let something vital slip. On the other hand, wasn't I going to be just as much under his hand as the hostages? At least I had a few short days to myself before I became his prisoner.
So, the Norwegian barn came from the poem. Very clever, Dick. Very clever. How about the rest of it? The seer who cannot see?
I'm making progress with that one.
Good, good.
I'm up against a brick wall on this.
Hmm?
Where the sower casts his seed in furrows of the fields of Eden.
The fields of Eden. Well, there's the playing fields of Eton. Could it be some sort of pun?
No, I thought of that. Couldn't get anywhere with it.
Well, your boy's down for Eton, I suppose. One of our hostages is a boy. No, it's too fanciful, isn't it?
I wondered if it could be part of London. An old name, maybe.
Come with me. Finest research library in the realm, this. Any joy?
Not yet. Let's try another.
Right, here.
Thanks.
Fields, fields. Oh, there are hundreds. Fields of this, fields of that.
Ah, you got it.
Page 327. The fields of Eden were opened by Mr. Askew as a summer resort for the gentlemen and sportsmen of the capital. Shady and miniature groves, the cheerful tinkle of glasses and the merry clatter of dice. Where the devil was it? Yes, yes. Ah!
Well?
North London. Good old Tom.
It was in Marylebone, just behind Royston Square.
Was that what you needed to know?
Part of it. Now I have to go there and search.
What for?
A curiosity shop run by a Jew with a dyed beard.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm interested in antiques. Mind if I look round?
We don't sell to private customers.
Oh?
Only to the trade.
I see. Pity. Well, I'm sorry to have taken up your time. Good afternoon to you.
The stock, what there was of it, was either trash or fake. The business was bogus. I decided I'd have more luck if I came back after they'd closed for the night. It was an eerie experience, tiptoeing by torchlight through the rugs and cabinets and cheap busts. I'd thought that the place must extend quite a way to the back, but I was wrong. There was just a brick wall. So I had no choice but to make my way upstairs.
What the devil is that?
My torch showed me a sad, bare little room, dusty and cheerless. All one side was of glass, and through the glass came the glare of 100 lights from somewhere beyond. Very gingerly, I moved forward, so I could see what was happening on the other side of the filthy window. It was the dancing club I'd visited weeks before when Archie Rylance had been trying to lift my spirits. I'd no idea it was even in this area. The place hadn't changed. It was still full of joyless creatures gyrating mindlessly to the appalling racket being thumped out by the band of performing monkeys. Archie's girl in green was there again, too. She was moving as beautifully as before, but this time she had competition. Far and away, the best dancer on the floor was a floating, waif-like thing, hideously and sparsely dressed. She was full of slim grace, though, even with the vulgar clothes, vivid lips, and weary old pink and white enamel of her class. Her partner suddenly whirled her around, and I had my first clear view of her face. The shock nearly sent me through the window. It was Mary.
Good evening, Sir Richard.
Farnot.
Is Lady Hannay expecting you, sir?
Not exactly. Is she home?
No, sir. But she said she wouldn't be late.
Then I think I'll come in and wait.
Sir.
There was no one in the world whose wisdom I put higher than Mary's, but I hated to think of a woman mixed up in something so ugly and so perilous as this. What was she up to? My mind was whirling, but at least I'd been right in my guess that she'd be staying at her aunt's townhouse.
Mary!
Oh, Dick, my darling. Why have you come here? Is there something wrong at home?
Nothing I know of, except it's deserted.
Peter John's perfectly safe with Nanny, you know that.
Yes, of course. But what on earth are you doing?
Are you angry?
Not a bit. Only curious.
How did you know I was in London?
I didn't. Not until tonight. I've been watching you dancing.
Dancing? Oh, were you in that horrible club?
Well, let's just say I had a good view from the gallery.
You were in the shop?
You know about that place? I burgled it tonight.
Then you know it's the Fields of Eden.
I only found out today. It sounds as if you could have saved me a lot of time and trouble.
I suddenly remembered I'd heard the name before. It took some digging, but I found it and decided to have a look.
Done up like a geisha.
You can't hate it more than I do, but never mind that. Listen, I know where the second hostage is. I found Adela Victor.
Oh, bravo, Mary. Where are they hiding her?
They're not.
Oh, please, no more riddles.
It's not a riddle. They're not hiding her. Oh, it is so audacious. Medina must be quite appallingly sure of himself.
Mary, for heaven's sake, where is she?
Right out in the open. You saw her yourself tonight.
What? The girl in green, of course. The blank stare.
Medina's got her in some sort of permanent trance. I haven't dared try to bring her out of it.
Don't. I'm sure it would be dangerous.
Besides, there are people watching her all the time. Tom's bearded Jew, for one. And there's a real thug, built like a boxer.
Odell, Medina's butler. I knew I'd seen him somewhere else. How long have you known about the girl?
About a week. I've been in that horrid club every night, trying to pick up information. Oh, but Dick, what about little Davy Warcliff? Have you any news?
Not a glimmer, I'm afraid.
Nor me. It breaks my heart thinking about him.
As I walked back from Great Charles Street to my club, I found myself seething at how powerless I was. If we'd been in Central Africa, I would have got Medina by the throat, pegged him down and tortured him until he confessed everything. But that wouldn't work in England. It was the last week in May. My deadline for saving all 3 hostages was barely 2 weeks away, and I was about to become a prisoner myself.
Hannay? Ah, good man. You're properly settled in, I hope?
Very much so. How was your business trip?
A complete waste of time. Look, I have to go and see some people tonight. You can make yourself comfortable here.
Of course.
Splendid. And no more illness and running off home now. You're in perfect health and you're going to stay that way.
I'm in perfect health and I'm going to stay that way.
Exactly.
So began one of the strangest weeks of my life. From the moment I woke the next morning, Medina kept me perpetually under his eye. At first I was mortally afraid that he suspected me, but I soon discounted it. I came to think he was using me as an experiment to test his power. Every now and again, he'd check my receptiveness.
Richard Hannay, I give you the command.
I hear the command.
Approach me.
I obey my master.
Good. Very good. Now, return.
I flatter myself now that I had my role down pat. Of course, the fact that my life depended on it was a pretty compelling motivation. Here. Thanks. I can see now that he also wanted me as a sounding board. He would talk to me late at night in that terrible library. And in those talks, I saw at last exactly what lay behind all the public charm and the easy fellowship.
Men today don't understand power. They think of it in material terms like money or land. Those things are baubles. Nothing. True power is the control of human souls. It needs the Western strength to dominate men's dealings, and the Eastern wisdom to control men's minds. A rare combination, Hannay. But the man who attains it will rule the world.
When he talked like that, I'd look at him as the dusky firelight gleamed on his eyes, with their blue, cold light like the sunrise of death on an Arctic waste. I'd look at him, and I'd fear him.
Odell?
Yes?
Your master not joining me for breakfast today?
He's already gone out.
Did he say when he'd be back?
No, sir.
Part of my mind told me it could be a trap, but I didn't care. Medina had a private desk in his library. This might well be my only chance to have a look inside it. Oh, my God. Operator, Whitehall 237, please. Barnard, it's Sir Richard. Is Lady Hannay there? Thank God. Yes, yes, please. Mary, listen and don't interrupt. The date's been changed. The gang disbands on the 2nd of June. Tell Bullivant, you understand? Good. So, don't worry about a thing, do you hear? The doctor knows what he's talking about.
Trouble, Hannay?
Some instinct had made me look up, but I'd no idea how long he'd been there, listening.
Well?
My wife, still fussing about our son, can you believe it?
May I speak to her?
Of course. Just a minute, darling. My host wants a word.
Thank you. Lady Hannay, Dominick Medina. I'm sorry to hear you're still concerned. What? Why, yes, of course, of course. Don't give it a second thought. She asked if she might telephone again if there's any more news. How could I refuse?
Decent of you. Thanks. What fussers women are.
So I believe.
You can imagine the state I was in. I knew that Mary would pass on the new date to Bullivant, but would it do any good? Would he be able to get word to Gaudian in Norway to spring Lord Murcutt? And was there any chance of rescue for Adela Victor? Of the little boy, I'd given up all hope, and I was tortured by the thought that I'd failed him and his father. I awoke on the morning of June the 1st, in something like total despair.
What do you say to a run out into the country today?
Splendid.
A walk on some high ground will give us an appetite for dinner. Wouldn't you know it, 10 to 1, that's some infernal business that'll keep me here all day.
Lady Hannay's on the telephone. Wants to speak to her husband.
What is it now, Mary? You can't still be worried about Peter John.
I understand. People can hear you. Listen, be at the club at 10:30 tonight. Things are looking hopeful.
Well, get a second opinion then, and try not to bother me here again. Goodbye.
Not more trouble, I hope.
Nothing important. I'm yours for the day.
We'll sit here for a minute.
Yes. Thanks.
What's the highest pleasure life can afford, Hannay?
That's too deep for me, I'm afraid.
Sometimes I wonder if it isn't renunciation. To win everything that mankind's ever striven for, and then to cast it aside. Forget wealth, forget position, even forget power, and take up the sandals and the begging bowl. Could that be true, do you think?
Oh, I've heard it said.
To be emperor of the world, and then throw it all away. The man who could do that wouldn't be a man. He would be a god. Come on. Time we were getting back.
Hello, Dick.
Mary!
No problems getting out.
No, Medina left after dinner. Business, he said. But look, did you get word to Bullivant?
Yes.
Then is the swoop underway? I've been slowly going mad here, not knowing what's happening.
What's the time?
10:35.
Then you're about to find out everything.
Watch out!
There. That didn't take long, did it? Shall we step outside?
Mary.
No. Don't talk for a moment. Would you hold me, please?
You're trembling.
Yes, I'm afraid I am. Well, I wasn't sure how many thugs Medina would have in there. But it went off all right, didn't it?
It certainly did. Were they Walter's boys?
No, they were Scotland Yard. Surprised you couldn't tell.
Walter!
My boys are otherwise engaged. Have been all day, actually.
The roundup?
Yes, you'd be amazed at the number of eminent citizens who missed their dinners tonight. Well, I can't stand around here passing the time of day with you two. There's work to be done. Mary, my dear, tell your husband about the hostages, would you? Till the next time. Hey, Dick? Till the next time.
There isn't going to be a... Mary, what about the hostages? No, first tell me what's happened to Medina.
He's still free. Walter doesn't even know he's involved.
You didn't tell him either?
I daren't, not till it's properly over. Listen quickly. Adela Victor's safe, you saw. Lord Mercut's back in England. Your friend Gaudian brought him over.
And Davy Warcliff?
You'd better get back to Medina's house. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hello. How did you get in? It's hotel's night off.
The first of many, I suspect.
What are you talking about, old man?
I think you know. Miss Victor's been taken back to her father. Your voodoo will wear off in time. And Lord Mercut's back, too. He's been free of it for weeks.
Are you mad? I don't know these people. Explain yourself.
I'm not going to tell you a tale you know already.
Richard Hannay, I give you...
And you can forget all that. I've been play-acting from the first.
I've been kind to you and treated you like a friend. This is a fine reward, raving at me. I think you'd better leave my house.
Not till you hear me out. You're a third hostage, still in your hands. I've a proposal to make. Will you listen?
If it will help you work through this mania, whatever it is.
Your syndicate's finished. But the authorities don't know that you're involved, and unless one of your gang talks, they never will know.
My gang?
I'll swear a solemn oath to hold my tongue. I'll leave England, if you like, and I'll give you £100,000 in cash. In return, you'll give me Davy Warcliff, restored and sane and free of whatever damnable hex you've laid on him.
You poor devil, you're madder than I thought.
If you don't agree, I'll blacken your reputation throughout the civilized world.
And just who is going to believe you? You've no evidence. And as you so rightly say, my friends, my real friends, are loyal friends. You'll be laughed to scorn.
By God, but I admire you.
You do what?
You stand there with your pet scheme shattered, your precious vanity wounded to the quick at the way I've deceived you, and yet you still play your game as cool and precise as you like. £100,000 for David Warcliff.
Do you know, I might feel insulted if I didn't know you were a lunatic. And of course, I should be perfectly justified in defending myself against a lunatic.
Put down your weapon, my brother.
Master!
Put down the weapon. Such things are crude and demeaning. Have I taught you so little? Put it down.
What are you doing here, Karama? If you come to praise your star pupil, I have to tell you he doesn't exactly deserve it.
I have been listening to your conversation, to your accusations, Sir Richard Hannay, and to your replies, my brother. You say there is no evidence.
I do say so. And no charge to answer.
Quite so. And your friends are loyal friends. However, in all of these things, you're completely wrong.
No one will speak, no one would dare.
One will speak. One to whom you have confided all your secrets.
Name him.
My brother, you are looking at him. And I'll have you know I'm an excellent listener, Mr. Dominick Medina.
Good. God above. Sandy?
Evening, Dick. No, I believe I'll have that, thank you.
What have you done with Karama?
Karama died over a year ago. I took the liberty of borrowing his name. I've been interesting myself in you for quite a time, Medina.
What do we have? 2 lunatics are no better than 1. I deny everything.
Oh, I don't say we can send you to prison. You've been far too clever for that. But I agree with Dick. We can ruin you for the rest of your life.
And I rather think you'll find that a worse fate.
Ruin me? Me? I'm a hard man to beat.
Oh, we could do it. But I told you, we don't want victory. We want success. We want Davy Warcliff. 100,000. The offer still stands.
No, it doesn't.
I thought I'd already been as shocked as a man could be that night. I was wrong. Mary was standing in the doorway, and in her arms was the queer little girl servant from Palmyra Square.
No! What have you done to her? What have you done to her? Oh, no!
Send it right here!
All right. Tell me what you've done to her.
Your mother's not been touched. She's still in Palmyra Square under guard. And now, I want you to bring back this little boy's mind.
That's Davy Warcliff?
Yes. Take him, Dick. It's all right, Davy, all right, I'm here. Do you hear me? You took away his soul, and you'll give it back again. That's all I ask. Then we'll go away.
And we'll never open our mouths. My word on it.
I know nothing of any brat.
Don't waste my time. Will you bring the boy back?
You can spread your lies all you want.
Oh, that's not what I plan to do. Will you bring the boy back?
You can't crush me. I'm too strong for you.
Will you bring the boy back?
No!
Very well. You've destroyed a soul, so I shall destroy your body.
Mary! The boy's mind won't come back on its own. It's too unformed. Kill me, and you kill him too.
Oh, I'm not going to kill you. You've taken a soul, so I'm going to take your body. But I'm not going to kill you.
You're as mad as they are.
Do you know what this is? This is the elixir of death.
Mary.
This is concentrated nitric acid. Death in life. It will burn your flesh and eat your bone, but it won't kill.
You wouldn't dare.
Nothing will stand between me and the saving of that child. I don't want to kill you. I want you to live a long life. But you'll live it alone and you'll live it apart. When I've done with you, no woman will ever cast eyes on you except to shudder. People will point at you and say, there goes the man who was maimed by a woman because he stole the soul of a child. Ah, I see you understand me. So, do I take a body for a soul? Or will you give me a soul for a body?
Dad.
Davy? Davy!
Hello, Dad.
Davy, my boy, you've come back to me. I didn't think it possible. I didn't think it...
Oh, Dad!
Davy, Davy, my boy.
Come on, Dick. Let's go home.
To my dying day, I'll never forget my last sight of Medina's library. The books gleaming like silk tapestry in the firelight, the flames flickering and dancing like living things, and the man sunk low over the limp, unmoving bundle, murmuring, murmuring, bringing it back from somewhere worse than death. At that moment, Medina seemed to me the loneliest thing on God's good earth. His ambitions had made a barrier between him and all humanity, and now his ambitions were gone. He was stripped naked and left cold and shivering in the Arctic wilderness of his broken dreams. It was front-page news barely a month after our last meeting, when he died on a mountaineering trip. A freak accident, the papers called it. It seemed to me that striving for the world and then losing everything wasn't, after all, the highest pleasure that life could afford. It was a fine, crisp summer morning when Mary and I returned to Foss Manor and to our son. And all three of us went up to Scotland in August, exactly as we'd planned.
In The Three Hostages, dramatised by Bert Coules from the novel by John Buchan, Sir Richard Hannay was played by David Robb, LadyMary Hannay by Haydn Gwynne, Sir Walter Bullivant, Clive Merrison, Dominick Medina, Michael Maloney, Colonel Sandy Arbuthnot, Christian Rodska, Mrs. Medina, Souad Faress, General Warcliff, Gordon Reid, Gaudian, Andrew Harrison, Lord Murcutt, Ben Crowe, and Davy by Emma Callender. Other parts were played by members of the cast. The director was Bruce Young.